Hello, hello, everybody. Hi, welcome back. It's Thursday. Yay! Nearly the end of the week. Hope everybody is doing well today on this fine Thursday. If you're in London, you will see that the sun has been out today and it's been so nice. It's like signs of spring. Do you know what I mean? Like it's really, really cool. I'm very happy. I don't know why I'm in such a good mood, but yes. Happy to be here today. Hope everybody is good. Guys, make sure you book that like button immediately, please. Comment, get involved in the conversation and subscribe. For those that don't know, allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm all things sugar and shade Sade. Hey, and I'm here with...
I am Nana, aka the Black Fairy.
Yes. And we're going to be chatting about one of our favorite reality TV shows at the moment. I was going to say Love is Blind. Love is Blind is out, but we're going to be talking about Love Island All Stars episode 31 today. Have you started watching Love is Blind, by the way? Yeah.
Okay. I think I've done 2 episodes.
Okay, cool.
Definitely done one though. Yeah, but I think
okay, cool. We need to figure out when we're actually going to talk about it, but there's a lot going on. But yes, the Love Island is almost coming to an end. It really is. So last couple of episodes, yesterday there was a lot going on. We had Toby getting upset. We had Georgia S and Anton defending their relationship to the group. Josh lost his temper, and we saw some Valentine's dates, you know. Yeah. But guys, tell us, what is your one word to describe the episode? Nana, starting with you.
My only thing is just Toby. Toby was on one. I feel like this was Toby and Josh, their episode, but Toby especially, there's a lot to get into about him. Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, hey, Mercy. See you on YouTube in a bit. Okay, cool, no problem. Guys on Instagram and X, remember, if you want to join into the comments and to pop on over to YouTube, your aunties could never. You can get involved in the commentary on that side of things, but book the like and follow and all that kind of stuff as much as possible on all platforms. For me, mine is fakery. Mine is absolute fakery, Delulu behavior. Like Georgia H and Anton really tried to do a number on the villa. They really tried. And I just hope no one is buying it. I really do. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't think they are. Sonia Barley says bizarre. Hey, immature viewer. Kamisha says filler. It was a bit of it. Annie Fantastic says rivalry. Yeah. There was there was stuff in it, but it was a bit slow. Like the pacing of the episode was like, and staged. I felt this was probably the most staged so far. Like everything felt like, okay, now let's go.
It was drawn out, wasn't it? It was, especially the first half. On Instagram, Abbas is saying defense. Yes, defense. Yeah. Sorry, dyslexic. Shantae May says, my phrase is thou protest too much. Yes.
A lot of that in it.
There was a lot of that going on, man. Seriously. So we started the episode straight after the game, and it's raw. Like everyone's like really upset and everything like that. What was annoying though in the intro, because they do like a little snippet of what's happening. Yeah. Did you notice with Josh, when they showed his face, they were playing that song, What's That Coming Over the Hill? Is it a monster? And then you just close up on Josh's face. They hate Josh.
They also know that he does look like a White Walker. His eyes were killing me this episode. Like, flip sake.
He's so intense, isn't he? Yeah. He's probably so intense. So you had Toby and Anton having a bit of a chat, and this is where Toby's getting really, really sad. He literally had the card. Well, we're assuming it says that, his couple is that, most likely to cheat. Do you know what I mean? He's holding it and he's just like, this is really hurting me. It's so hurting. Do you know what I mean? And he kind of goes into like, you know, talking about his past relationship. We can only assume he's talking about Chloe because that's the only relationship he's officially been in. So we can make that assumption. And he was just like, you know what, when we actually broke up, it actually broke me because people thought I was the cheater, that it was me. Do you know what I mean? And it hurts to be classed as something and it wasn't even me. And then he was just like saying things like, you know, maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Anton was just like, well, you know what, mate, you've been kind of backed into a corner, and you know morally as a man that you would never do this, and there's nothing worse to be called something that you would never do, and especially if it's something that you despise. And I'm thinking, Anton, you're really talking for Toby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really talking hard for Toby. Do you know him?
Anton was talking from absolute experience. Anton has been cheated on, and yes, that's not hard to believe. He's probably experienced this numerous times, and he could experience it again if he stays with Georgia H as well. But I was like, no, Anton. And then also, you know, when Anton gets on a roll when he's talking, I was like, are you going to let Toby talk though? Because I think this is Toby's moment. Are you going to let him say anything? Are you going to start talking about your own woes?
Exactly. I'm right there with you, mate. That's it. Yeah. Toby starts crying. He starts crying. Like you could see the tears. It was actually wet. Like there was actual tears, you know. And Anton's, you know, kind of validating him. He's just like, you know what, this is you as a man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, don't see this. Basically, he would say, don't see this as a sign of weakness. Like, this is what it means to be, you know, a man and stuff and everything like that. Which I thought I appreciated that, you know. So, I think he needed to hear that. And Toby was just like saying, as we saw in the clip yesterday, you know, with her, she was it. You know, I was happy. It was soulmate vibes. You know, that whole period was the hardest time of my life, you know. Anton, I don't know if it was an edit, but his response to that was just like, honestly, I see what you've got with G, as in Georgia S. That situation is really good, you know. And I'll be first to tell you if it wasn't. But
terrible advice.
Terrible. And he was just saying that's why I stood by you, because I know you're not a game player. And I was just thinking, oh, Anton, this wasn't the time to talk about Georgia S, you know. And she's not. I don't think she's it for him either. You know,
at all. I actually think they're kind of similar women as well. I was going through X, and there was loads of people sharing clips of Chloe talking about their relationship, and she's never admitted to cheating, but she did say that Toby was a perfect boyfriend, and that she didn't want it to end, but she also didn't want to beg for it to carry on. So reading between the lines, it seems like it was actually on her, that she did do something short of her saying I cheated on him. But yeah, it is. I don't know. I felt for Toby, but at the same time, I was like, I feel like this is really, he's calculated, I need to do this at this moment in time. Like, he's not stupid. He knows they were in basically the bottom three continuously. So let me give a bit of vulnerability. I think he staged it, really. Tears and all. I think he forced it out of him.
He's cut up. But I just feel like at least he's not going down the route of like, you know, every woman from now on must pay. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, at least he's not doing that, because that is what a lot of men do.
It's true. But who knows that he is? Let's see. Let's see if he does it. Where was Sonia? Yeah, Sonia Barley said men crying is cringy, especially Toby.
Oh,
for you, I kind of feel similar.
Serious? No, but I felt it yesterday. I was just like, oh,
Tobes. Oh God. Jordan Parker says, I love men supporting each other in their emotions. That was, I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about that scene. I just don't.
Serious?
It cringed me out. I can't lie.
Oh, serious? Okay.
Yeah. But I felt like it was a play, like literally. And I'm not mad at Toby for doing it, because I do actually want him to stay in the villa for a little bit longer. So I get it.
Not with Georgia S.
You want Georgia S out more than Toby to stay.
Yeah. He chose to be with her. It's his fault if he goes. It's absolutely his fault.
There wasn't really any tears though. He had glistening.
No. It was wet. It was.
Yeah, it was wet.
You know, some of them were just screwing their face. They're just like there's nothing there. It was wet. It actually was. See, people not touched. Okay, Sheila. Okay.
It wasn't touched by the scene, but no, I was like, God, Toby, try and convince the public. And Anton as well being there as like this is really real. I was like, this is so fake. But, yeah.
I actually think that it worked. I think it worked. I think it really did. I think him doing that has saved Georgia S. To be honest.
Yeah, definitely. Really has. Definitely. That convo really did help. Looking on Reddit, bare people was like, "Oh my God, poor Toby! Like, Chloe's such a bitch," and it's like, just like that, yeah. It only took
That's what I'm saying. I want more details before I come to any conclusion. Me is like that one tear was forced. Anton should have teared too.
Anton was on the verge. We could tell.
Yeah, no, exactly, Shade. I agree. It has worked because the comments are changing. It's true. So we had Callie and Jess, Sophie and Josh having a bit of a conversation, and they're just reviewing what happened in the game. Callie was just like, the gameplay in one. Josh saying that was blatantly obvious, and he's just saying what people are thinking. Josh did break it down, right? He said, like, look, this is what it is. Like, she was chatting to Mitch and Anton. As soon as I came in, she dropped them both. Then she went back to Anton. Then Casey came in. She dropped Anton. Then goes back to Anton. Then goes to Mitch. And then Anton again. So he, like, breaks it down. Like, clearly, this is why you could be seen as a game player. Like, do you know what I mean? And it is, I mean, of course. It makes sense. Callie's just like, Anton himself is just a bit upset because he's a bit confused. He's been questioning himself and just seeing if actually they truly are. That's my name for him. Me and Callie are gonna be friends.
Imagine, guys.
See what
Callie.
But everyone in their circle is agreeing of what is what. Do you know what I mean? And like Sophie's even like, from a girl's perspective, I don't know why she actually said that though, from a girl's perspective, but I'm just like, isn't that just everyone's perspective? Like, she doesn't think that they would work on the outside. And I think a lot of them think like that. I think they're, no one really spoke up and they should have, right? Josh later says,
Jess kind of agreed. She didn't say anything in the She was like, her and Callie were agreeing to everything that Josh was saying.
Yeah,
that happened. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
this is it. So that Jess did say she's like Georgia H. She's got a good heart and she wants to like Anton, but she's in a bit of denial, basically.
Yes.
Yeah. Seriously. So then we see Georgia S. and Callie have a conversation, but like, this didn't have to happen, right? Like, I feel that this was at the request of Georgia S, because she's just like, shit, a whole lot of things happened and I'm not the center of drama. I need something. I need a scene. So give me a scene, And she's talking about, she wants to set the record straight, like saying that Callie is always gunning for her and Toby, and saying that about, not working on the outside. And I generally was just like, you know what, no one actually cares about what you're saying. Like, no one cares.
Madness. And I liked that Cal's face was displaying what everybody watching that scene was thinking, like, Georgia, leave me alone, you're going mad.
Yeah. It was just so unreasonable, because he was just like, listen, like, there was a question and I've answered the question with my opinion. Like, what more? Like, who else am I supposed to say? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, for me, it's you guys. It was just ridiculous. And I think he summed up at the end. It's just like, you know what? Like, the bottom line is, I'm happy. You're happy with Toby. I'm not trying to get back with you. It's not that. It's not like some vendetta that I hate who you're with or whatever, that kind of thing. I'm not trying to get back with you. So bye.
Yeah.
Essentially.
I thought it was great. Cal seems to definitely have a backbone at this moment in time when he's speaking with Georgia S.
Yeah.
That to me is as far as his backbone goes, though.
What do you mean? The thing is, okay, right. This is the thing. You see, Callie, yeah, he gave Georgia S a chance. He gave her a chance. I think that's fair. He was just like, you know what? I hear what everybody's saying. I see what's going on, but let me believe my girl at this first instance. Do you know what I mean? And then as soon as it was just like confirmed, it was confirmed.
3 instances.
No. He had to be sure. He had to be sure. He had to be sure. And then he was just like, nah. And he shut her down ever since. Seriously. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, he stood up to her again, and that was great. And I don't know why she keeps on trying him, because
I don't know either.
It's
she wants him.
I think she thinks she wants to be able to get that one back. Like, you know, it's like he keeps on winning. I think she thought this one she could get, and it's like, you're not going to win against him because he doesn't care and he doesn't like you. So you know, it was a stupid conversation. She just looks mad again. She looks insane.
Yeah, and you're right, KW. She did try to shout him down, and Callum, he wasn't having it. He wouldn't. He wasn't having it. She tried to cry to Josh. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's true. Seriously, it's definitely a power thing for her. 100%. I agree with that.
Sure. He does want to be wanted, and the fact that he keeps on telling her it's not that. Like, I'm not jealous. Don't want you. It's like, Georgia, it really, like, let it go. All you have in there now is Toby. That's it. That's it. Like, you don't have Tom, you don't have Cal. Like, it's it. It's Toby.
Yeah, that's it, man. Josh and Georgia H have a bit of a conversation. You know, Georgia is saying that, you know, she took a bit of a bollocking back there. And she's just like, yeah, she's just annoyed with Josh in general because, you know, he's supposed to be her best mate, etc., etc. Josh is just like, listen, would you rather I lie to you or tell you the truth? Yeah. But the way he positioned it was like, it was such a deep philosophical question.
Well, it kind of actually is for Georgia H. Because she's so delusional. She may have said, actually, Josh, I prefer that you tell me lies.
I mean, to be fair, that is what she does want to say. Yes, lie to me. Let me live in my Delulu bubble. Do you know what I mean? That I've created. Like, play along with my fantasy. Because that's what Alpaca is doing with her. Because Alpaca knows what is what, and she's still playing along.
I don't know why anybody listens to Abacus after Joanna left.
Yeah,
they should all know that this girl is literally a serpent in the villa. Like,
honestly,
because and Georgia H should be able to figure that out because she also witnessed the downfall of Joanna. So why are you listening to her? Like, in any way, shape, or she's gonna make her go.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. So, like, Josh is basically, he's just saying, like, look, I'm just voicing my opinion, right? Do you know what I mean? Other people are saying what I'm saying, but they just don't have the bollocks to say it. And about 70%, who told him to say this, 70% of the people in the villa want to say it, but, you know, they would rather say it to each other rather than to you. Georgia H is just sitting there. She's taking it in. Her posture is straighter than straight, as always. Like, you know, she's just taking it in. There's no expression on her face whatsoever. And Josh just keeps on yabbering, you know? And he's just like, listen, also as well, every girl that's come in here that's coupled up with Anton has friend zoned him. Do you know what I mean? Like, aren't you seeing this pattern that actually he has no options, but he said as well?
Yeah.
He said no, like, do you know what I mean? And I'm just like, the thing is, she's not hearing what he's saying. She's missing the point absolutely, completely, right? Do you know what I mean? What she heard is everyone's chatting about me, they're saying mean things, and they don't believe in my relationship. What he's saying is, mind yourself, because this guy is actually kind of targeting you. Do you know what I mean? Because no one likes him. He ain't got no hoes.
Yeah.
That should tell you about him. Do you know what I mean? He ain't got
you're using each other, and everybody knows this. Like,
yeah.
I don't even know why she was poking so much. Like, really, I was like, are you also stupid? Like, just
yes, she is.
She is, isn't it? She is.
Yes, she is.
Stupid. It was like, oh my God, Georgia, like, stop. I don't know why she has this, like, she's the mean person. Like, it's like, that's not the case. We know this is a game. So she's not the bad one for just picking Anton. It's like, it's a game. You've got to pick somebody. He likes you, let me run with it. It's really weird that she's internalizing this. Like, I'm being seen as like such a villain because I'm with Anton. It's like nobody actually cares that much. Inside or outside, nobody really cares. We can see it.
No one cares. This is the thing. And it's just like the way she's internalized it is so deeply different to what it is. Like, and the thing is, like, Josh isn't saying that they're calling you a bitch or this. Like, do you know what I mean? They're not saying. He's just saying that your relationship is a bit soft. That's all. You know what I mean? You know? And then the thing is, she asks him, she's just like, oh, so what? You don't think there's anything between me and him? And he's like, no, I don't.
I know. The way he said it, though, was literally like, Josh.
He's like, no, I don't. And then she's like, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. She starts crying. I'm trying not to cry. She's crying again. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying my best. I'm not a game player. That's the crux of what the problem is. Yeah. Being labeled a game player. That's what the crux of the problem is. And I think, like, in her case, honestly, I could see how that could be triggering. I could see, like, given her history, do you know what I mean? And going up, especially like having a criminal case where there's a sexually related crime committed against, often it is the woman's word against the guys. She was kind of like, she was different in a sense that she had video footage, do you know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. And like, so like, you would have to defend your truth, like you would have to defend your integrity, like almost to set to things. So I can see how, because you've been through something like that, you could get to that point very quickly, because it seemed like babe, you're not on trial, no one's accused it, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not that deep in terms of what is going on here, but because of what you've been through, I could see how you can feel like it's that deep, you know, in that moment.
Definitely. She probably also went in hoping that the public opinion of her would be that she is like a real fun-loving girl. And like, you know, almost got the Molly edit. I think that was her. And she hasn't had that, and hasn't had that love story take place as well. And I think that's a part of her frustration. It's just, I haven't had that glow that I thought I was going to get, and I'm with Anton, and everybody can see I don't like him. And she
I'm
just
really trying.
a while ago, really. She probably needed to leave around the same time as Mitch, and she'll be fine.
She'll be doing all the bits. So her and Anton have another chat, and basically she says to Anton, no one wants us to be together. It's like, what a fucking wild exaggeration.
Exactly.
It's such an like, girl,
like, literally, I was like, oh my God, this one is actually mad. She's like, everyone's chatting shit behind my back, including my friends. Do you know what I mean? We've taken a battering. And Anton's basically saying, like, look, why are you listening to these people? Like, if we're in something, like, what is it? Do you know what I mean? He asks her straight, what do you feel about the relationship? And he has to ask her that because it's not clear. It's not clear, Georgia. It's not clear, you know? And she's just like, well, I think we've got a good connection. Do you know what I mean? It's getting better all the time. But you know what? If 70% of the video are talking behind our backs, it just makes me think. And then she, you know, basically, is doing that internalizing where she's just like, I think they're judging me, you know? Do you know what I mean? And he's like, well, not us.
Like they're judging you or they're judging us. Like, you know, I think he's trying to understand where she's coming from. But I feel like, again, like with her backstory, it's easy for her to slip into like, it's me. Do you know what I mean? Like they don't like me, they don't believe me, they don't, do you know what I mean? And like I do think though as well, just in terms of like when people lie in their behavior, just like how she is with Anton, do you know what I mean? I don't think she really likes him. They want people to believe the lie so badly. Do you know what I mean? Like they're so fully committed that it's almost, even if it is obvious, they take it personally when people don't believe the story.
That's exactly what she's displaying. I think Jess called it perfectly. Like she is fully in her delusion that somehow feelings are gonna grow, and it's like everybody can see it's not. You don't actually like him. He does everything for you, and that's what you like. And that's the truth of the matter. So when she's hearing the truth, it's like, no, it can't. And it's like, that is it. That is literally, that is you though. The same way you said to Casey, like he should care that you was in economy for 14 hours. Why would he care? He went on fight with you. But you know, this is a bit of Georgia's problem.
Daily Dyer, why you want to box Anton and the last episode should be on Monday, Dammy, by the way. It should be on Monday. But yeah, she's crying hard. And I just thought, you know what? It's so interesting because Anton went into this is where he starts talking about, well, maybe again, actually, the whole kind of like Josh is trying to bring other couples down. Do you know what I mean? And like for him to look good. You know, he does say that she's amazing. He loves her, but she, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, it's me that's boring. It's me that's fake. Like trying to take on the burden of the issues for her and stuff. But she's crying really hard. What I thought was interesting is just like, is everybody forgetting about half an hour ago, maybe an hour ago, Georgia H said something that you said, Anton, and you was looking around like, I can't hear nothing. You did not stand up. You did not say it was me. You didn't have no, like, I want to say bollocks. You didn't have none. You didn't have none. I was shocked. I was just shocked. Like, I can't believe this guy thinks he's self-righteous in this moment. Like, this is crazy. You can't call out Josh because you can even back what you were saying. You can even back what you were saying. So who are you to judge anybody? It's crazy. It really, really was. It really, really was. So yeah. So Georgia H and Anton and Callie had a bit of a conversation, and Anton's then upped it like 70 to 80% now of the villa on chatting behind up. So you just get upped and upped and upped. You know, Cal.
Okay. Yeah, you
carry on. Cal, yeah.
Cal. Yeah. How was Cal in this conversation?
Cal was just like, he'll be honest, a lot of the girls
as I said,
and other people,
he said zero backbone. Zero. All balls.
He said a lot of the girls. Cal has protected himself, okay? Leave him alone.
Cal is a whip. What were people calling him a couple of weeks ago? A wet wipe.
No.
He absolutely is. He always goes back to exactly who I think he is.
He's got those tendencies.
Wet wipe.
Got those tendencies, but he doesn't want to inflame the situation, and he thinks it's better just to say the light version of things. Because look, like the other day, he got in trouble for talking to freaking Sophie. Do you know what I mean?
He's a chatty, but no, Callum isn't a girl. He's not a girl.
Listen, there'll be none of that.
But Callum is. He is an absolute sap.
He needs to get across, but he doesn't want to be blamed for anything. Basically,
Callum measures the risk. Callum is a fool. Callum has no backbone. Like,
yes, Shante May. Yeah, he's like, this is what I can manage.
Yes, Elia. Callum needs to do better. He does.
No, he was trying to spare Anton yesterday. He was. He really was. But yeah, he basically was saying that, you know, other people think that, you know, you're more into her than she's into you, which is true. That is what people think.
Said it too, man. Callum has said that too.
I know, but he doesn't want Anton to know that he also thinks this right now in this moment when it can hurt Anton, because Anton was immediately, why didn't you tell me? Do you know what I mean? He was hurt. Callum's not going to want to make him feel worse. Do you know what I mean? So he spared his feelings.
Absolutely have said, we was just waiting to see how you guys developed. It's only now that you're wanting to talk about it that I'm talking to you about it. It's very simple.
He can't say that because he started the sentence saying, like, I'm going to be honest. So that would imply that he's not being honest.
In his face. He is a liar. Callum is also a liar.
He bent it, like, he bent the truth.
That's a lie.
He shaped it.
That's a lie.
He shaped it to protect.
I swear, even you
have
said it on numerous occasions. A lie is when you don't submit all.
To me,
yes,
you
have said that is a lie. If the person doesn't say everything,
well, what's the intention, Nana? What's the intention? What's the intention? The intention is to spare someone horrible feelings. So I think it's coming from a good place.
He needed to give him a reality check. He did. Anton needs a reality check, and Cal could have given it to him, and he chose not to because he's a coward.
Kaz, yes, I'm with you. We're both Delulu. Seriously. Oh my god. Anyway, he's a babes. He tried his best, okay? He tried his best, you know. So he's just saying, yeah, you know, not me, but other people said this. And he's only found out now. I was like, wow.
Callum's such a little liar. I was literally like, see, I was watching it. Like, I knew Callum had no backbone, and you're going to try and talk to Joss about justice for Callum.
It worked, though. It absolutely worked, because Anton was just like, what, do you think I'm being a mug?
And at that point, he needed to also be honest. Callum
was like, nah, but you give too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, you go above and beyond, you know. And then Anton... he goes into this speech about
no, go on.
Georgia H. He says, when I'm down, she picks me up, you know, and that's when I can bring everybody else in the villa up, yeah, that she does the small things. Effectively, she's like a janitor. What? That opens the door every day, but no one sees that. And without the guy opening the door, the place can't operate. What?
That's literally like Anton is a class A clown. Like, he truly is. There's nothing I can say for Anton. I was just like, Anton is such a fool. He's just a walking clown.
I was crying. Janitor. Sorry, janitor. What? What? Exactly. Who's the janitor, first of all? Yeah.
But maybe in Scotland they do say janitor.
Serious? Someone Scottish tell us, because what the fuck?
I was thinking, like, you pulled janitor. Where are you?
But the thing is, it's layered, you know, like the misogyny is just layered in the speech. Not only she's a janitor, so she's working for everybody else, but she's working for you to open the door so you can bring everybody else. What? Oh, that's a good connection. Life of Bodge, Willie the janitor in Simpsons. Yeah, and he's Scottish, isn't it? Yes. Very good. That's excellent. Excellent connection. I love that.
Yeah, exactly. Anton needs to stop watching rom-coms. Precisely, Jordan. It's like he lives in one. Like, he's so whimsical. Like, of all the things to, not that, like, she's my right hand, like, you know, she's there for me. A janitor.
Do you know what I mean? She empowers me. Like, all the things, like, you know, like the guy, I don't know if you're there yet, but in Love is Blind, there's one black guy that says that the black girl was doing all the things to him. Like, she empowers me, make me feel this, make me feel that.
Oh, what is his name? Clay,
that's it. Clay.
He's a problem too. When we get onto love, he's a problem. But yes.
I was crying, Nana. I was crying so hard. Janitor, you know. Janitor, if a guy ever called me a janitor, it's a swift box. Yeah. It has to be a swift
when
box.
She watches that back, like
she's gonna dump him immediately. As soon as one of her friends tells her, he's gone. He's gone.
He likened you to a janitor. Look, people don't see what you do, but you're essential. Like, literally, he's a maid. Like, no, it's not.
He basically done a whole what's it called? What's that one? Like Amy and Curtis, yeah. That's what he done. He's like, you empower me to make everyone coffees.
Yes. You know, Shantae made precisely all that, and he still didn't say actual actions she does for him.
Yeah,
because he knows she does nothing.
Because she likes him. Because she's pretending to like him.
And also, the one time we have seen Anton markedly down, we saw what Georgia did, and Georgia switched it around and was basically like, "You can't be down because then I'm down.
I'm the victim here. There's only one."
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah, no, we're gonna review Love is Blind. Don't worry, it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
Okay, so sorry, stuck there for a little bit, but that was cracking me up so bad. So then Georgia and Anton, they have a chat, you know, and Georgia basically got briefed by production to tell everybody to come and sit by the fire pit and tell everyone about the moment. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And like, this is your camera's going to be straight in front of you. Stand there, have the conversation, you know. And the thing is,
how they were standing was pants. Like, you know, the setup. I was like, this is really embarrassing.
Yeah,
and it's not going to be a Scott moment, like, because you know, it's not going to be that. Like, this is just going to be embarrassing.
So bad. Yeah. The thing is, Georgia, she framed it all wrong. She kind of ran away with it, because if she had chosen different words, she might have got it out of them. But she said, if any of you have a strong negative opinion that you've been saying behind our backs instead of to our face, then can you say it? That you're not going to get a response, because you might even think innocently, well, it wasn't a strong opinion. It wasn't negative. It was just my opinion. So what I said doesn't meet your criteria, so I'm going to say nothing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And honestly, I think that is why she framed it that way.
Yeah, because she didn't want to hear it.
She didn't want to hear it. She could have literally have been like, guys, and they could have sat down with them and been like, guys, let's just talk. Like, what do you guys think? Why was we in the bottom three in almost every category?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, it was a mess.
It was. It really, really was. You know, but Josh, you know, he took it straight upon himself. He's like, if you're talking about the game where I've voiced my opinion, do you know what I mean? Georgia H just jumped in. She said, no, it's because you said 70% of the villa. Like, again, who asked him to say that? Like, why are you throwing in numbers and statistics, bro? Do you know what I mean?
Say names or keep it pushing with some people.
Keep it moving.
Like, giving statistics is very wild, actually. 70%. Say names.
Say names.
I had a conversation with Cal and Jess and Sophie. They said, like, could have spoken about it. Could have.
But he decided to be loyal to those people. He just said, like, look, obviously, again, like, I feel like a lot of people in this villa don't want to voice their opinion. Do you know what I mean? But then Abacus straight away pipes up, I don't think your relationship is fake. Huh? Were you just sitting with Georgia H the other day talking about you got more negative feelings than positive? Did you say that?
as I said, that girl's a snake. You know? Everyone needs to be very weary of Abacus. She knows what she's doing. She's such a little snake. And you see how that gave flipping Georgia and Anton some vim to come with some action. She knows she's doing. She set him up.
Set him up, man. Seriously. Honestly. She's a game player. She's the game player, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? Anton blatantly asks Cal, have you said anything about us? Truthfully, bro. Callie was just like, no, he said nothing. He said, I ain't say nothing.
Yeah, you see your mate Callie.
He ain't say nothing. If you saw Jeff, her face was so poised. Like, do you know what I mean? She was so poised, like, okay, that's my man. I'm gonna stick with that. Do you know what I mean? But then he goes on to say, but your love languages might be different. Do you know what I mean? But I've said that to you, so you know. Do you know what I mean? Molly then pipes up. So Tom pipes up, but Molly was looking at him like, what are you gonna say?
Why are you piping up now?
Yeah. What are you gonna say? Do you know what I mean? But you know, Tom was just like obviously a lot of us boys did say to Anton, like, don't go back. Josh is like, thank you. Do you know what I mean? Get some validation and something. But, you know, obviously, Anton, you stuck by your word. You went with it. And, you know, I take my hat off to you. Do you know what I mean? That was like a nice way to put a positive spin on what was happening there. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, that was a nice way.
But it's cool.
It was a lie. That's all we can handle. Because the thing is, yeah, you have to be a different kind of strong person to be able to stand in front of a bunch of people and say, what have you been saying behind my back? Like, do you know what I mean? I do not think wholeheartedly that Georgia H can has the strength to do that. I don't think she is. I don't think she's made of that stuff.
They did that, innit? If you call people around the fire pit, I think that should be the truth. Like, that should be the truth area. We're gonna tell you the truth now. It
should, but like it's hard. You have to be set up differently. People say they want the truth. They don't want the truth. They don't.
That is true. That is
that is
the truth. Yeah. SKW says, I'm not buying what Callum and Jess are selling. Me neither.
No, I am. I'm fully involved. I'm supporting them, man, especially Callie. So basically, yeah. What do you call it? After Thomas said that, Georgia H and Anton were just like focusing on the 70% thing. Josh starts getting annoyed. It's just like, listen, I'm not going to sit here looking like a dickhead. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm dipping out. Peace. Like, gets up. Tom follows. Sophie follows. Georgia H is still continuing, and Anton are still continually talking to the group. It's so weird how they're doing it. And like, you know, Anton's saying like, you know what? Josh, you don't have to bring other people. He's literally yelling it across the yard, basically. So you don't have to bring other people's relationships down to make yours look better. Josh didn't like that. It's like, whose relationship am I bringing it down? Do you know what I mean? Who's he talking to? Tom is there. Big Tom there. Calming it down. Trying to calm him down. Anton's like, I'm telling you how it is. Josh is he's winding himself up. He's like speaking to me like I'm some sort of little dickhead. Like, I'm just like, are we in the same ends? Like,
I can't lie. I did like Josh this, other than his eyes, because his eyes were freaking me out this whole episode. They seem to be on 10. But I like Josh. I think I'm there with him. I think I do like Josh and Sophie together.
I like it with caveats, right? Do you know what I mean?
There's lots of stuff. But
their relationship still needs supervision. Like, do you know what I mean? They need a monitor. But yeah, I like the way he acted here. It was very familiar. Like, hold your own, back yourself, hold your own. Do you know what I mean? Like, do that. And he did.
He needed to tell Anton about himself properly. Even when he was saying, like, who are you talking to? He actually needed to really reduce him to size. Like, you need to shut up.
But you know, Tom was there. He just put one hand on his chest, like, son, you got.
He's 6'5". Like, Tom could just throw him in the pool.
I swear to God, and I swear, I swear, Josh was on the step and Tom wasn't, and they were like the same. So small.
You know, I definitely think they cut it down because the way how people were talking about how he raged.
Yes,
I think that went on a lot longer, and I think. Josh probably did cuss Anton out.
Yeah.
I think that actually probably did take place.
And this is the thing, not once in the night, the second time in the night. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. That you had to raise my man's blood pressure for what? For you to be a pussy or just stand there? No, like, pussy. I swear to God, I know that would enrage Josh. So we see Soph, Tom, and Josh. You know, Sophie's just like, look, I don't understand why it has to be a big group discussion. Anyway, we're not children. Like, what is all this? Josh is, you know, still a bit fuming. Like, I'm not a dickhead. My opinions are valid, even if they're not valid. They're valid. What are you talking about?
My opinion,
and
that is true. I agree with him. I run with those things as well.
Yeah.
I have those same principles.
Yeah, but Sophie's like, you know what, don't get fuming, like just relax and stuff and everything like that. But Anton is still repeating that Josh is trying to bring their relationship down. And I literally just thought, like, I hope no one is buying this BS, because they weren't really responding, like the people there. No. Again, don't know if it's editing, but do you know what I mean? Like, it was just strange. Okay, so bedtime, you see Josh whispering to Jess and Sophie, just saying, like, you know what, if you're in a comfortable couple, why do you need to gather everybody for support?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. Seriously, like, what's wrong with you? You know? Anton is just talking to Georgia H, and he's saying, like, he's clicked on us having little arguments, he's trying to bring us down. It's just like, no, everyone can see through it, Anton. Like, if that makes you sleep at night, then okay, but like,
definitely makes him feel better. That was making him feel better, but it was very stupid.
Yeah, it was very, very stupid. Soph, Tom, and Josh were just talking about Cal. That Cal said nothing. Do you know what I mean? And she's just like, she was annoyed by it. When Cal came in, she was just like, why are you smiling? I love Sophie, you know.
I do. I really do want them to win.
No, they have to.
They probably are not going to, but
no, they're not in it.
For Sophie and Josh to win, because I actually think they deserve it. I think they have carried this final week. they have done.
Yeah, they have. They really have. She's like, why are you smiling? Caddy's like, like, why are you giving me daggers? You know? She's like, you didn't say anything. He's just like, yeah, you sorted it. You know how I love Cal for that. He's just like, what do you want me to do, boo? It was too hot. It was too hot. It was too much pepper. There was too much pepper there.
Bissy says Sophie's proximity to Blacklist will never let her win. And ain't that the truth? But we can hope, because 2024 has been on steroids, so you never know.
You never know. But yeah, I doubt it. But then, to be fair, I thought Tom was going to win with Sammy. I was convinced that they were going to win, and they really didn't. Yeah, they really absolutely didn't. Kai and Sanam won. The most boring couple in Love Island history won.
Yeah, you literally you don't know, you know.
You really don't. It will be amazing if they did win, because it would just be like a big FU in all of their faces. Okay, so then Tom, you know, his remedy for everything, guys, let's just go to sleep.
Always.
Oh God! In the morning, they're having the morning chats again. Just a repeat, mainly just a repeat of what they were saying last night. Do you know what I mean? Like, Sophie was being a little bit spicy though. She's just like, you know, what did she say? She was saying that she didn't think it was right to call everyone to the fire pit, but she hates the way they're trying to make Josh look like an idiot when he was just being honest. And that, you know, them waking up this morning and acting like they don't care when they're actually burning inside.
Exactly. Sophie was speaking truth. It's the truth. If you didn't care, you wouldn't have done all of that madness. Egypt. Yeah.
I don't know if the Facebook mums appreciate that comment, but yeah.
I bet you they didn't.
So say that again?
I haven't been in looking. Actually, Bissy has added a valid point. Kai and Sanam won to spite Olivia. I think that's probably the truth. Yeah.
But Olivia was out though. She was out already.
Yeah, remember it was like that was Kai's turning point, because he kind of stood up.
Oh yeah.
then he became a bit of a hero. But
he wouldn't
yeah.
be bullied. Yeah. Gosh, man. So the rest of them weren't really saying much, to be honest. Then we had the text. The girls get to go to like a spa day and get pampered and everything. And I just thought again, like, where is Sophie's and Josh's date? Where is their hideaway? Like, I really think that they've got such a bad edit and it's so out of order. Like, I don't know what's occurred, but it seems like something has occurred because what is going on? This doesn't seem right. That
they're not in favor with a producer.
Yeah,
I think genuinely they're not in favor with a producer. So, and you always kind of need a villain of the place as well. So Georgia Esther's had that. She occupied that space for a while, and I think now Sophie's occupying that space.
Yeah,
and yeah, it's how it goes. They always need that running, but it is out of order. And Boots sponsored the first one. Like, we don't need to see the same products again. Nobody cares.
Exactly. Seriously. So yeah. So they were like, so Toby and Josh have a bit of a conversation again, just a repeat of yesterday, what they've been saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's his opinion, it's annoying, Toby was just talking about Georgia S, how she's always had his back. Cool. Josh and Anton finally have a conversation, and Josh apologizes for blowing his head. Anton was just like, you know what? That didn't even annoy me, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, didn't even annoy me. Like, what? You're lying. You're just lying.
You know, that convo, I was like, oh my God. Literally, this is the worst example of masculinity I think I've seen. I was literally like, Anton, please. If you want to get pum pum ever again, this isn't the way to do it. This was the biggest I'm going to kiss Josh's ass I've ever seen. Like, this was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was so fake.
Yeah, I was disgusted by it.
Oh, crazy. Mate. No, he was.
Let me just get Daily Dio's comment. He said, "We don't need to see Sophie bust it wide open for Josh in the hideaway."
Fair point, though. Fair point. Fair point.
Oh my God.
Me too. I don't want to see it. I'd rather not. But I just mean they don't get moments. I want them to have more romantic moments. I feel like they're being punished, and it's really annoying. Yeah, in that conversation as well, I feel like Anton. So Josh was saying, yeah, I was just giving my opinion because people push me to. Like, no one's saying anything. People were like, go first, Josh. I said my opinion. No one's coming on top of me. Do you know what I mean? Anton's like, I don't even care about your opinion, bro. Like, I respect you massively. You know, like, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, like, and everything. It's just like, I swear, even Josh looks a bit confused, like, huh?
Why
like, what are you mad about there? What was you mad about? It's ridiculous. Seriously. But Josh does say, like, some people have been barefaced lying in here. Do you know what I mean? And they need to own it, you know? Yeah, they hug it out. And I just, again, think this is so rich from Anton, because when he was standing by the pool in that game and Georgia H said what she said, you didn't own up and say, it was me. You didn't own your shit. You didn't. So it's a pussy old behavior.
This is proper.
Seriously. So, yeah.
That was a terrible conversation. And Josh just came off like, yeah, King Josh again.
Yeah. I own this.
Yes.
So the girls in the spa is so very fucking blonde. In the VT, why is Sophie the only girl of color there being in the mode of servitude? Because she was oiling Jess's back. And I don't care what anyone says, they're friends. Yes, okay. But did no of the other friends do that? Like, no. What the hell? What the hell? Why is it?
Always. They always have to. I swear, every episode, there is a moment when they have to do that. They have to show blackness. They have to.
Like, they have to do it in a...
Yeah. Sophie looked lovely, though. I really like her hair like that. I mean, she's really cute. when you see her face more. I liked the look. But that was I hate that. I hated that whole montage. I hated that they were having a pamper day.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
No, don't
Cousin's replacement. That is what they did.
Honestly, so bad. So bad.
Life report, you're out of order.
So bad. Georgia H and Soph have a bit of a conversation. You know, Sophie's saying that obviously last night was a bit intense. Do you know what I mean? But like, I don't want you to think there's all these negative opinions going around. That's not the case. It is the case. But everybody does love you. And but I am backing Josh because, you know, of the stuff that's been said. Georgia H's opinion is like Josh's, you know, he's my friend. I'm just, no, he's more than your friend. He's your friend with benefits.
Yeah.
Your ex-friend with benefits. That's what he is. Yeah. And she said it should be nice for him to see that I'm building a connection with someone. Do you know what I mean? Not for him to give. And she said, I quote, very negative opinions on my relationship and project it onto other people. It's a very bold statement. Sorry, what? What are you trying to say here, Georgia? What are you trying to say?
And that's what Sophie needed to say to her. And I've stated this before, Sophie and Cal are friends for a reason.
No, yeah, water.
I was disappointed.
But she does like Josh. She does like Josh. She was just like, no, to be fair.
Come on now. Huh? She let her off, man. She let her off. She needed to tell her about herself now. She's basically gunning your man to your face.
But she can't, right? Okay, she's in a rock and a hard place because Georgia and Josh have history, right? Do you know what I mean? So she can't go too in because she's going to make it look like she's jealous. Like, do you know what I mean? She can spin that. So there's that. Also, as well, Georgia's got trauma. Do you know what I mean? So she can't go in. She can't. Also, Sophie is the blackest girl in there. She can't go in. Like, she can't. Like, do you know what I mean? She's in a rock and a hard place. It was very difficult. So she stuck with what she knew that could work.
I don't agree with anything that you just said, and you really need to speak to Josh because you've got the absolute wrong end of the stick here. She could have said that.
And George H would be like, I think you're being really aggressive. It'll be too easy. But she was just like, you know, she went for what she like couldn't be denied or couldn't be interpreted, because it's just that she said, you know what? You know that Josh is the most honest person. He's always honest, and he's the most honest person in the villa. Do you know what I mean? What he said, do you know what I mean? So what he's saying wasn't wrong. But you know, and Georgia H was just like, oh yeah, okay, well, people just didn't want to say what they wanted to say, they didn't want to discuss it, then fine. Sophie's like, yeah, that's what I think it is, you know. Hey Erin, how you doing? But yeah, I think, yeah, so she was like, oh, she's not gonna go out of her way to chat to Josh. She wants to spend the last couple of her days like not defending her relationship. She just wants to have fun, etc., that sort of thing. And yeah, Sophie was like, yeah, I think you should chat to Josh, you know. And then they hug it out. All the while, Georgia H is in a yoga pose the whole time.
When she was sitting up straight, looking, you know, things like that. Anyways, I can't do shows like this. I'll be out so fast.
Honestly.
No, everything you said is correct. She would have absolutely have got the angry black woman thing, but you can't chat shit like that in my face about the dude that I'm seeing. Like, no. And that's why it's out of order, because she had to police everything about herself.
Yeah.
Because she knows. And then the Facebook mums are still out to get her. They still think that she's aggressive and rude. So sometimes you kind of got to give it to them.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Sophie's that girl as well, to be fair.
Yeah,
not all the time. Anyway.
Does she actually know? Does Sophie know that she is blackish? I don't know.
I believe so.
I think she does. I think she does. I think so.
Yeah. She does. I think she's Sophie. Gotta allow her.
They know, you know. They don't know.
Yes,
actually.
Absolutely, KW. While Georgia S can shout her way out everything. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
It's too much. It's so annoying. It really is.
Yeah. Seriously.
Guys, did you watch her in her season? I know I did watch her in her season.
I did, but she's grown. She's grown. She's grown a little bit. A little bit. I want to give her that.
I think she has grown and changed a bit. I think her season that she went on, I think she was super nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got a bit more used to her personality now. She's showing herself, definitely.
I think so.
A bunch that she ain't got a clue.
I think so. Back in the villa, the boys get a text, and their text is basically they need to prep for date night. It's Valentine's. Toby's super excited. He starts doing a V for Valentine's for some reason. No one joins in. Felt so for him.
Yeah.
He should have joined him. Callie tells Tom to take the toy dog, because she misses her dog, Nelly. Do you know what I mean? He did tell him to do that, which I thought was really sweet.
It was
really
nice of him.
Yeah. But I think it's I think you can use that later on, to be honest. Like, did you think Tom done that? I did that, actually.
Daily's I skipped the whole rest of this episode.
Why? Valentine's. No, it was bad. I can't lie. It was bad. We skip back to the spa. Molly, Alpaca, and Georgia S in the most forced scene in, I think, the entire season. Like, it was so forced, it was ridiculous. Molly's asking Georgia S how she's doing. She's talking some shit, talk about, I'm not made of steel, pun. No, oh, sorry for the pun. No, you absolutely meant the pun. Like, you absolutely meant that, and it was shit. It was not good. Didn't like it. Alpaca's like, you've got us.
That whole scene was actually offensive. Because to put those women through that, to have them, they're basically nemesis, and we now have to have a kumbaya moment with this girl who has taken Alpaca's man, has taken Molly's man, and played in our faces, and now we have to be like, we're there for you and each other. I was like, this is madness. And again, like, the producers are sadistic. Like, this is crazy. It's like, this is out of order. I was actually offended by it.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
No. Shitty. It was shitty. They hug it out anyway.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was just, really, really fake. Back in the villa, Callie's baking. He's baking a cake. So cute. So basically they give them like different areas around the villa and make them decorate it and write things and do things that they think that the girl that they're coupled up with will like. The girls come back, they get changed, and they go and join their guys on their dates.
You guys flipping Callum's
what's wrong? It was so cute. He baked the whole cake, like sweet, so sweet. That it was so nice. Tom and Molly, like, obviously Molly loved the dog. She was just like, oh, this is so cute. Do you know what I mean? She said it was the nicest thing that anyone's ever done for her, ever. What?
At that point, though, should Tom have said that Cal told me to get the dog?
No, because it would have ruined the absolute moment. It would have been so detrimental to the moment. It would be unbelievable.
He took it like, oh yeah, like, I felt, but I was like, oh man, Cal kind of set you up. Like, this, it's not a nice position to be in, but I felt like he should have said.
Nah. He can play it off later. He can play it off later. Like, no, I was going to go for it anyway, but he mentioned it before I could even say it.
He was going to go for the hedgehog.
No,
but, where's the dog?
Like, no, they just edited that bit out.
I don't know. I was like, Tom, you can't take this because you didn't do it. Maybe you should tell the truth.
In life, you should never take credit for other people's involvement, or you should be honest about other people's involvement and the contribution. I generally think that, like, as a standard anyway, like, you should always try and mention, give credit, all of that kind of stuff. But in this moment, it would have been so detrimental to what the moment meant. Nah. If you want Molly, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because then she's just going to be thinking about Cal. Oh my God, he loves me. Oh my God, he remembered. Oh my God, like he even tried to help Tom. Oh my God, he really cares about me.
We need that moment to take place, though. I want them to get back together. I am.
Shantae Mason. I mean, she will see the video and cry and run to Callie. She will.
The fact that you guys are catching on to this Callie thing is actually annoying me. It
is because he's so cute.
Oh my God.
Team Mullum.
Mullum, you know.
Mullum.
This is the only way I'm going to like Cal, is if he finds his flipping balls and backbone and goes and gets Molly. That's the only way I'm gonna like him.
You said you liked him the other day. What's
He's gone down 5 because he lost his spine again.
Seriously, guys, good point. Immature reviewer, thank you so much for the reminder. Guys, boop the like button, please. Boop it now. We need the likes. We need to beat the algorithm. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Yeah.
Shantae May says she kept saying he stopped doing the little things for her, and he is still doing it. Yes,
maybe
Molly, no one has done this before for her, and yet it is Callum who should get the credit. I mean,
okay, I feel ya, but it's not helping Top. To be fair, as long as Callum's all right, as long as Callie's all right, I'm good. But it shows what a gentleman he is. It just does. Like, I don't think have I felt about this like any other Islander before.
I don't know why you like this.
I don't know either. I just think he's really cute.
Oh my God, and yes, I really want Molly and Callum to get back together too. I mean, they probably will when they get out. If not in the next couple of days. I would love that they did. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, Jordan said, "Is she missing the dog they went to court over?" Yeah, probably. Yeah. Probably. Okay, so
Michael said he's trying to get his ex to move on.
He might be.
He could, yeah.
He might be.
Like,
he might be. That also might be true.
Yeah.
You know, either way, he's a nice guy.
What are you talking about?
Hmm?
How is crying over cheating a play? Double standards are ridiculous. Oh, about Toby. Okay, cool.
How is crying over cheating a play? Oh, okay.
It's probably watching from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. It wasn't entitled to their opinion in that. So Adam and Alpaca, oh my God, he wrote a poem for her.
I thought it was all right. I thought it was one of the best that has happened in Love Island.
Poems.
Yeah. You know, like Tom's poem was atrocious.
Yeah.
Who did one? Didn't Montel do?
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. I thought this was. I don't believe him. I don't think Adam likes her at all. But
no,
it was. It
was all right. It was all right. I don't know. The way she was gassed was just. I don't know.
Yeah, her excitement levels are a bit much.
Yeah, it's too intense. Josh and Sophie, do you know what I mean? They were having like a little heart to heart. Josh was saying, I feel like I can trust you absolutely anything. Do you know what I mean? Sophie's like so happy, he's really nervous and everything like that. It was very cute. Jess and Callie, you know, Jess was saying, you know what, before you was on my excluded list, do you know what I mean? But everything's so different now. They were just in happy, such a happy place. And Callie was saying like, oh, it's so nice. You know, we're nice, like how cheese and wine match each other, which I thought was very, very cute as well.
Oh.
Did you know that was
No, I thought that was the cheesiest thing that could be said. Like literally, oh my god, this classically from this guy. But okay, I guess for you guys that like him, that may have touched you. But
no, I feel like you're just disliking him more because you like him. Seriously. Yeah, and then Anton and Georgia H, they were meditating. Anton led the meditation, and he done this visualization thing where he made her close her eyes and say, like, visualize me from the beginning, how you saw me, this, that, the other. I think he called himself an Italian stallion or something like that. But then he was saying like stuff that wasn't quite positive, yeah. And then they cut. So I'm just like, did that pay off? Is like, where did it go? Where did the visualization end? I just didn't get it. But you know,
I was like, Anton, just eat the bits that are there and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Life of one says Nana doesn't like romance. Damn.
No, she loves romance. She actually does.
It's like,
but you only what? Go. So
it was just like I don't like those. I'm not a fan of his. I don't believe him and Jess as well. I don't believe them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about Callum and Jess.
I think they're fine. They're just passing the time. It's light.
That's it. Life of Bodge. Black romance will always get me.
Leave Callie alone. He can be as long as he's not with Georgia S. I'm happy. Yeah, that's my one caveat. Anton, so they basically, something was edited there. It seemed odd. He wrote something as well. Do you know what I mean? And they hug. After he read it, they hug. And I was like, why didn't you kiss in this moment? That would have been better, but they didn't in that moment. Molly and Tom, basically, Tom actually done one of the cutest things. He had a box. He had all her qualities in the box, so she had to close her eyes and then pick out a quality which she didn't know at the time. And then he would say what he liked about her and why, which was very sweet. And a few things that was very, very sweet. The three things that that they showed anyway was that she was caring, trustworthy, and very beautiful as well, kind of thing. I just thought this was really, really, really cute. Actually reminded me of one of my exes that used to leave me love notes everywhere, and I was just like, I had a moment. I was just like, this is nice. It's nice.
No, I thought that was a very good. That was really, really nice, and especially for Tom, where he's been doing the playbook of Sammy. I was like, this is an addition, and that was a nice thing for both of them to experience. Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, Lucy
says, "I want love notes."
Probably Callum's idea.
It was Callum's idea. Oh my god.
No way. Did he
said he did the same in his season? Did he?
I don't remember that actually.
No,
I actually don't.
I thought that was such a nice touch. Life of Bodge says, call your ex today.
No. Absolutely not. But yeah. I can't remember how you say that. Simeon? Is that how you say that? Like, I was surprised Tom came up with that. I don't think he did. I think it was production.
Yeah.
Or Callum. One of the two.
It probably was advice from Callie, you know.
It probably was. Toby and Georgia S, they were by the fire pit because that's where he declared his love for her, or his interest at least. She has a letter which literally, says to her, fortune favors the brave and you're the bravest.
I was like, Toby, bruv, people are out here doing poems, making little things for people to take out of a box and read out. You gave her a line. That wasn't even 2 lines.
But then he repeated it. She read it out, and then he repeated it like he was like giving an extra meaning. This is terrible. This is so bad. It was so bad. And she was just like, oh, this is amazing. Tasting the marshmallows. I was just like, nah, she's proper disappointed. She just can't.
Yeah.
She knows the camera's on her, so she can't do anything about it.
When she hears from the girls what they experienced, she's gonna be like, Toby was shit.
Yeah, it's absolutely shit.
The immature reviewer said it was at this moment Georgia S knew she effed up.
100%, 100%. But yeah, they got a bit lovey-dovey, and do you know what I mean? Like, she was talking about what her gut is saying or what her instincts are saying, and she was just like, "Oh, my instincts are saying to trust you." And like, he's like, "Oh, so are you locked in?" Like, that's the question that's left now. Like, Georgia S, are you locked in? And she didn't actually answer. She just kissed him. With that one there, because she's witch-like, I can't trust. I need an affirmative. I need to
actual. As Toby, no.
Do you know what I mean?
That's not the girl. I mean, ride it out with her, but they're not lasting on the outside anyway.
No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. And they show everybody in their couples like kissing, like having, you know, do you know what I mean, romantic time and stuff. And that was literally the end of the episode. Do you know what I mean? She winked. She winked. She's a fool. I swear to God, she's a fool.
I think Molly's outfit was great, and Sophie, I think they looked really
stunning.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, finally we're seeing a piece of clothing that actually looks great on both of you. Like, Molly has been better, actually. She's been better dressed than most of them, but yeah, I
think so.
Look lovely.
I think so. Abyss is locked in the new exclusive. That's another point. What does locked in mean, please? Because it seems like nonsense to me.
That was from Whitney. Because it was like with locked in, like, and they had that on their screen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, basically locked in now is the new are we exclusive, because they all say that saying exclusive is
okay. Yeah. Oh, I kind of like that. I kind of like that, man. Seriously. Oh, well done. Look at Whitney's legacy.
Yeah.
Look at her freaking legacy. Wait, is First Look not out?
How was it not?
I didn't think it is.
This is quite late. You usually by now. Hang on.
Yeah. Bro. Nah, bro, it's not.
Oh, no, it's not. Interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I prefer it with Lockham, to be honest. I really do. But like, I like that it's something that Whitney created, as long as someone doesn't try and come and say they done it. Do you know what I mean?
Hang on. What? KW says, has Georgia S been wearing the same outfit for the last 3 days?
What she have?
I've not noticed that. I have not noticed that. I mean, I think it's very cold for her, so she has on that blazer quite a lot, but I've not.
Yeah, she does.
Daily Dive said, "Ain't nothing to look at." Imagine if nothing came out for real.
Oh, it is late. Hold on, let me check my sources.
Single people just making up new words for situationships. Yeah. Basically, dude, that is what.
I don't know. Kind of. Oh no, it looks like it should be. It's just not showing for me.
Okay, Jordan is asking, when are you reviewing Love is Blind?
Wait, Nana, when are we reviewing Love is Blind?
I wonder how we can do this though. Or maybe we do it like from tomorrow.
From tomorrow, after we talk about thing. Can anyone see? Sorry, I'm being distracted. But can anyone see the First Look? Because the press release has come out. I just can't see the video. Let me try out Insta as well.
So Aaliyah is saying 2 couples should be going by Friday.
Oh, good.
Okay. And Daily Dio is saying I'll be dropping Love is Blind video in the next couple of days.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how
Where
but
should
working it out. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Saturday. I don't know.
Saturday?
Oh no! So you're saying Saturday is hard for you, isn't it? So
Saturday, definitely that time for thing is hard for me.
Yeah.
Maybe Saturday later. Maybe Saturday later on, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't know what's your day like.
I think I would have watched all of it, all 6 episodes by then as well. Daily Diet, how are you doing it? Are you doing like a few episodes at once, or are you gonna do like the whole 6 in a row? Like, I wonder, how do you guys also want us to review Love is Blind?
It's hard not to do all of them.
Yeah, he's doing 1 to 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're taking the piss. Where's the freaking video?
It seems like a juicy season. I'm excited for this season. I feel like this is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got.
I mean, it does seem better. Where I am at the moment, it does seem better. Okay, so like in the press release, it says Josh and Georgia H talk things through. Okay. So they have, following a turbulent 24 hours in their friendship, Josh and Georgia H sit around the fire pit to talk things through. Georgia H says, "You had a very negative opinion on me and my couple." Josh says, "That's my honest opinion, and that's where I thought I was being a good friend, actually being honest with you." Georgia H says, "I just think personally, if you're my friend, a friend of 10 years, you would have supported me in any relationship I'm pursuing and be happy for me. Will the pair be able to move on and stay friends?" That's the question mark. And then the girls are surprised by heartwarming video calls from home. Whilst the boy...
These guys are so out of order. They didn't even fly anybody over. They are absolutely out of order.
It must be COVID again. Like, what the fuck?
Video calls. They
Seriously.
are out of order. Oh, wow.
Okay, so Georgia S catches up with Series 4 best friend Danny Dyer after Toby confirms he's locked in with Georgia S. Danny says, so exclusive boyfriend and girlfriend, I need to know this. And she replies, "I'm with you on this. What is this exclusive thing?" Huh? Doesn't make any sense. Giving advice. Oh, okay. Danny asks her, "You should ask." So she doesn't understand where they are either. That's what it seems like from this. No way. Is Georgia best friends with Olivia Atwood? No. I did not know that.
Oh, I guess they could be.
Yeah. Oh, man. I really like Olivia Atwood. I really like her. I think she's brilliant. Seriously. She seems unproblematic. I mean, I don't know what the caveats, but she seems unproblematic to me. So giving her approval. So look, Olivia's given her approval on Georgia H and Anton. She says, "I think Anton is amazing. Such a nice guy, and he's exactly the kind of guy you need. I feel like this is your time to lean into this relationship and let it take its natural course because he absolutely adores you." Molly sees her friend Sophie and her beloved dog Nellie.
Oh, God.
As Sophie asks what's it like living with Callum, Molly says it's actually so nice now, and that we've got to a point where me and him were making breakfast for Jess and Tom. It's nice to see him so happy. I don't think we've ever got to this point. I don't think we would ever got to this point if we didn't come in here. That's what it says. And it says it continues tonight at 9 p.m. on ITV2 and ITVX.
Yeah. So they have video calls. Wow.
Yeah.
Olivia was with Chris Hughes.
Olivia was the one where she's arguing with the guy and he's like, "Sit down." She's like, "I'm sat." She's that one.
With Chris, maybe she did. I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah. But she's gone clear now anyway, compared to all the Islanders. Like, she has a fully fledged career and
she's like a presenter. She does like documentaries. She does like her show on Filthy Rich or Filthy Business or something. Like, she's looking into like the sex industry, looking at loads of different things. She's got one on surgery and stuff. Yeah, she's
done well.
She has. She seems unproblematic. I think. I don't know. She just seems like a normal British girl, really.
The immature reviewer says cost of living. We are in a recession after all.
Honestly.
Yes, they have told us eventually. It's just today that we are in a recession.
Oh, they've officially said it. We've been in a recession for how many years?
Exactly. But now officially they are saying yes, the UK has entered a recession.
Let us rejoin the EU, man, and be done with it, because
we need something. Oh wow. Okay, so Olivia was with Chris. I remember her treating him like shit.
Oh no. Sorry.
Okay, interesting.
Sorry. Okay, guys.
Yes, Love is Blind. Everybody needs to watch it and catch up.
Sorry, what have we agreed that we're going to do, by the way?
In batches. A few people said yes, batches. Daily Bio is also doing it 1 to 6. So we'll probably do the same. And then we'll come back to you with a day when we decide, isn't it? Right.
I think maybe Saturday. Oh, also as well, out of those dates, which one would you have preferred?
Oh, that's a good question. I hate to say it, it's probably Callum's one because there was cake, and I do like chocolate cake. But I also do like melted marshmallows. But
you want a one-line poem, yeah?
No, but I don't want that. That's what it's probably Callum's one.
I like Callie's.
No, you know what? It's actually Josh. It's Josh.
Oh, Josh. Oh,
because I like that food board thing. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
do you?
Yeah, but then I like cake. Josh and Callum.
Yeah.
Which one would you like?
Oh no, Simeon, do you have bad memories of Olivia? Oh no, sorry. Okay, maybe she's changed. Maybe it's a long time ago. Maybe she's changed. I want to see the best. No. Chris and Cam had shitty girls, but they were the best characters. Oh, okay. Saturday, good day to go live. Yeah, we could go live any day, really. In terms of technically, I guess. But yeah, okay. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. As always, really, really appreciate you. Please, as always, make sure you leave comments for us if you're watching, you're part of Replay Gang, you're watching this later. Book the like button. Please do it now. Might as well get it out of the way. Help us beat this algorithm. Share with this with like-minded people, and subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to Your Aunties Could Never, Nana Evans Com, and hey, it's Sade Salami. And this weekend, I will say, guys, we are part of me, Nana, and Farah from our main pod. We're all part of Dirty Debates, which is happening. So if you're in London, it's in Box Park in Wembley. Northwest. So yeah, if you're down, it's free as well. So come by. Can't remember the time. What's the timings again?
It's from like 2 till 7. Yeah. The daytime thing. It should be really fun debate show. So definitely come and see us. Yeah.
So yeah. Guys, have a good day. We're back tomorrow at 12-ish as well. Hope you enjoyed this. See you later. Bye.